Yvonne, your Pampered Chef, and I'm super excited to be making a brand new recipe for y'all. I'm going to do it as quickly as I can, show you lots of tools, including some of my very most favorite tools. So we're doing a tortellini chicken dish with Alfredo sauce and homemade pesto, yum yum or what. All right, so let's get cooking, and I'm going to start by making our chicken really quick. So I have a whole big old giant pack of chicken. I actually put it here in our leak-proof glass containers because I love that you can dry erase on there what is in there and the date. That is so important, right? These are freezer safe, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab this with my tongs, and I'm gonna use my close and cut set. So we're gonna put this down here. You can use it for grapes or tomatoes, olives, bagels, all kinds of things. I mostly use it for chicken. We're gonna fillet it in half. It comes with this knife, which is our 8-inch coated knife. And just so you guys know, there's a little like square thing in the bottom corner if you're watching this, and you can open up the screen a little bit more to make sure you see everything, okay? So I just wanna make sure you knew that. I'm gonna slide it across, and now you'll see what I just did was fillet this chicken in 2 pieces that quick and easy, because guess what? It's gonna cook faster and it's gonna cook more evenly. I'm gonna throw another piece of chicken down here, and literally and truly every single time I make chicken, I use this close and cut. I love it so much, okay? So there we go, there we go. And then I think I just might do one more. I'm gonna get my favorite product, which is our double grill pan, hot, hot, hot. So we're gonna get that hot to about medium, medium high. And I have an electric stove top, but if you have a gas stove top, a glass stove top, it doesn't matter, you can use it. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 on this chicken, 3 breasts here. And I'm gonna season it up with some of our pesto basil seasoning, okay? You can actually make pesto basil with that too, or like you could do like a dipping sauce, like, you know, if you wanna do like a bread, like little bread, and then you can like dip it in there. It's so yum. This is all dishwasher safe, just so you know. So I'm gonna put this aside for a second, and then I'm gonna shake, shake, shake that seasoning on here. So these also come in large, they come in small, spatula, we have all kinds. So here's the pesto basil, and I'm gonna just shake, shake, shake some of this on one side first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the stove top, and then I am going to flip that seasoning down in the pan, and then I don't waste any of the seasoning, okay? So make sure you're doing that. You're always shaking, and then you're flipping it down in, okay? So we want that to get hot, hot, hot. And while that's getting hot, I am gonna go do a couple other things really quickly. I'm gonna make our spinach and cheese tortellini. Who loves tortellini? I love tortellini. I'm gonna go ahead and use our kitchen shears. These are great, they come apart for easy cleaning. They're also lifetime warranty. So they stay sharp. I'm gonna open up this package right in front of you. So there we go, we're just gonna slide it across. And this is about 20 ounces in here. So I'm just gonna throw all of the pasta in there. And you can add regular pasta. If you wanna like kind of beef it up a little bit, you sure can do that. I kind of feel like I should. Then I could cook it a little bit longer. Hang on, let me grab some more pasta. I just feel like we need it. And so, you know, we can always mix and match all the different pastas. So I've got pasta in here. We're gonna throw some in. I've got some bow tie, I've got some penny, and I'm just gonna shake that over the top. We're gonna cook it a little bit longer because of that, but it'll come out fabulous and good. I'm gonna cover it with water, and this is in our Easy Read measuring cup. And let me put a little bit more water now. But these come in a set of 4, which is great, and they're also microwave safe, dishwasher safe. What I absolutely love about these measuring cup sets is they all nest together for easy storage, and then you read the measure markings in the inside, and those never come off, okay? So now I've just covered this with water, and that's all of our pasta in there. I don't know if y'all ever make pasta in the microwave, but let me just tell you, I do this all the time, and my glass lid is in my car, darn heck shoot. Comes with the glass lid. Typically, if you have a pound of pasta, 16 ounces, you're gonna double the water or broth, and then you're gonna cook it for 16 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now, and I'm gonna throw it in the microwave, okay? And we're just gonna cook it for about, we'll start at 12 minutes. Yeah. And I think our pan is hot now, so let's get our chicken in here. So it comes with Comes with, no, it doesn't come with actually. It doesn't come with, but you can get, which I think are really helpful, especially if you're doing chicken, we have these little micro grips, but we also have these cast iron presses. Okay, this is hot, hot, hot. The pan is not cast iron, not this one, but this is our non-stick line. No PFOAs, so no chemicals in your food, which is the most important thing. And it has 4 layers of non-stick. And it's also dishwasher safe, fork friendly. I'm not even gonna put oil in this, okay? I'm gonna put it down in the pan. You're gonna hear the sizzle typically. That's how you know you've got it ready to go, right? And then I'm going to use both sides, but you can just use one side. If you're doing less food, then you can just use one side. I do that all the time. So you can do that, and then I'm gonna shake some more of this pesto basil seasoning over on the flip side, yeah, okay? So all we're going to do, and if you noticed, I did not add any oil to this pan. I have used this pan hundreds, if not thousands of times, and it still does not need oil. It's so amazing, and it comes right off, no sticking at all, okay? So I'm gonna get the chicken in there. We're gonna do about 5 minutes, and we're gonna put 5 minutes on each side. We're gonna put the presses right back in there. So that's kind of pushing it down. So I use this literally for burgers, for steak, for quesadillas, paninis, grilled veggies. You can even do pizza right on the stovetop. That's one of my favorite things to do. This is oven safe as well. So if you want to start something on the stovetop, you can put it down in. And it is dishwasher safe and has a woohoo lifetime warranty. Love it and love it some more. Okay, so we're gonna get that rocking and rolling. The next thing I'm gonna make is your pesto. I'm gonna use my next favorite, which is my favorite electric, which is our cooking blender. Yes, yes. Cooking blender is quite incredible. So that's right behind me as well, and I'm gonna bring over the ingredients for that. So we just need a few ingredients, and then we're gonna make fresh pesto right before your eyes. I'm gonna grab my knife, and this is my favorite. I use it every time. Oh, that is not my favorite. It's the Santuco is hiding over here. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Santuco knife is my favorite. 5-inch, full tang, triple riveted, perfectly balanced. Love this knife. Also has a lifetime warranty. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this fresh Parmesan wedge. Going to cut that right off. It calls for about 2 ounces. And just so that you know, okay, you don't have to do this, but I'm just trying to show you as many products as I can. The other thing is if you put all of this together, you can put raw chicken and all that when we go cook it, but I'm showing you a bunch, okay? So you can do it as a one-pot thing, okay? So I am going to show you this little fun thing down underneath. If you notice, that's actually for a reason as well. So this is our cup slicer. No, it's our cup zester, okay? So here's the Parmesan, and I can literally move this any which way. So it's going to grate it up for me really, really quickly and easily, and any which way I do it is fine. You can also do lemon zest, you can do orange zest, you can do lime, you can do all kinds of things. And then if you have leftover after, I usually just put the lid right back on it and put it in the fridge, so you can do that too. The other thing is if it's getting to be like where it's a small piece of cheese, right? And you don't want to grate your fingers, right? So we say we've got a little piece, it comes with this guy here. So all you do is you put it down and you push it right on there, sticks on there, and then you can just move it and groove it, and you can go ahead and do more. I think this is probably 2 ounces already, and I didn't even have to grate it for this recipe, but I'm just gonna do it just to show you how awesome this little cup zester is. I love this product, and I didn't think this is something I would like so much, but let me just tell you, pretty darn cool, okay? And if there's a little teeny left, you can go down further, but you can eat it too. Yeah, eat it, okay. So, I'm gonna put the top on, and then what's the other cool thing is it'll measure it for you, okay? So if I shake it down like that, you can see it has measure markings on there. And then remember that turny thing? So I'm swiping it all off. I'm gonna jump it in my blender right here, okay? Blender, oh my gosh, crazy, crazy. Put all that in there, yeah, okay? We're just gonna throw all this in here, because you know, we love cheese, right? And you don't have to grate it to put it in the blender. That's how amazing it is. We're just gonna throw all that cheese in there. And then we're going to do some sunflower seeds. So I've got sunflower seeds here in our little prep bowl. These come with lids, some set of 6 measuring cups, never rub off. So here's our little measuring tool. You can use that, okay? This slides into place. It comes in a set of 2. We're gonna dump that in there, and we're gonna go for it, okay? We're gonna start doing that right now, and I'm gonna turn the blender on. Here we go. Turn it on, and we're gonna hit the button, and we're gonna just turn it to about 3, and we're just gonna let it go, go, and you're gonna see it going, okay? Woo-hoo! All right? We're gonna let it go for about 30 seconds or so. It's been about 4 minutes on the chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and just flip them now, being so we have a little minute here. And then I'm gonna keep making that pesto. You're gonna be amazed, okay? All right, 4 minutes, y'all, with these chickens. Can I just show you what this chicken looks like? Let me just show you. It's not like that already. 4 minutes, okay? You notice nothing stuck when I pulled it off. Isn't that great? Okay? We're gonna flip, flip, flip. And this is definitely done. Boom. And then we're gonna add our next ingredients in for that. So we need about a half a cup of olive oil. So we're gonna throw that in there. And then we're going to do a little bit of salt. This is the Pampered Chef Salt and Pepper Grinder set. Love it, love it. And you can refill these over and over, which I love. And then if you look on the bottom, there is a little knob, so you can do coarse or fine grate. So we're gonna do a little bit of salt there. I love that if there's anything left over, it goes right there. It doesn't get dirty on your countertop or anything like that. And then the other thing we need is some basil. So we need about a cup of basil. That looks like a cup of basil to me, okay? So we're gonna throw that down in there. We also need a cup of kale. And I know a lot of people don't like kale. I don't either, honestly. But in here, you totally hide all of these nutrients in your pesto. So throw a cup in there, and now boom, okay? It doesn't call for garlic, which is weird to me, but sometimes I put it in just for fun. Okay, so we're gonna move it and groove it. We're gonna hit grind. This blender, you can grind and make peanut butter in 2 minutes. You can do cooking things, okay? Cook in the blender because it has cooking features, which means you can do soup, you can do sauces, you can do chocolate sauce, caramel sauce, marinara, Alfredo. You can do all kinds of soups. It comes with recipes, so no worries about that. And the best part is it has a heated wash cycle at the end, okay? You can do all the regular stuff too, like milkshakes and protein shakes and smoothies, but there's so much more you can do with this glass container, and it's quite incredible. Lots of people like to party and get it at a deal, so you can too. All right, so I'm gonna hit grind, and we're gonna move it and groove there. You can even make jam with this. Jam, can you believe it? All right, so let it go, 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 go. And it comes with this tamper, so I'm going to move it around a little bit. Make sure we got it all in there good. Looking good. I think your chicken's done too. All right, we're going to turn that off. Okay? And no worries about this hitting the blades, because it's not long enough to hit the blades, okay? Also has an automatic shut off in case you put way too much stuff in there. It won't burn out your motor, okay? There we go. I think we've got it. You can also see how it's looking already. Yum or what? You can also set it right in here so it doesn't dirty your countertop, which I love. And let's look at the side here. I'm going to move it just a little bit, but I think, oh, it's almost ready. I put a lot of stems in there. I probably shouldn't have done that, but we're just going to move around a little bit more, okay? So that's how it's looking so far. I think it's pretty good, darn good, right? So we're going to move it and groove it. I don't normally need to do this, but I think it's because I put all of those stems in there. I don't normally do that. Maybe that's why. And then and we're good to go there. All right, so here we go. We're going to do a little bit longer, and your chicken's done. Your pasta is done in 3 minutes. We're going to put all this together, and that is the recipe. Okay? The other thing is I'm going to actually make some garlic bread bites. So I'm going to do that too, and I'll show you that in just a second, okay? It's so good, it smells so amazing. The other thing I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to actually just get this can of Alfredo sauce, okay? And I'm going to mix it in there with it. When I'm using my can opener, smooth edge, so you use it right over the top. Woohoo! Doesn't spill on me. It's not cutting the can. And we're gonna add this in. So we're gonna do pesto Alfredo mix, okay? Yum! What do you think? Pretty cool, right? And the other thing is I'm using my getting hungry. I don't know about you. Okay, so here we go. I think we're all ready. We've got our chicken. I'm gonna pull that chicken over here and I'm gonna use our quick slice, our quick shred. This does 3 different things. It magnetizes. You can get a big piece of meat, move it on over. You can shred with it, or you can do what I'm gonna do right now, which is I'm gonna slice up this chicken, and you guys are gonna see how perfect this chicken is. Look at how perfect that chicken is, y'all. Perfect or what? Yum, yum, okay? So we got our chicken down here, and I can even stack it up big like that. I'm gonna use it as a big giant fork, and then I'm just going to slice this up. So I'm gonna get my knife and I'm gonna slice it through just like that, and we're gonna have all kinds of yumness going on with the grilled chicken. So all I'm doing is I'm slicing this all up, and there's so much juice coming out of this. It's amazing. It's perfectly cooked in just about 10 minutes. Like I said, it just needs about 5 minutes on each side. Isn't this incredible? I love this tool. Super, super simple. And we're just gonna pull it, we're just cutting it right through just like that, okay? So boom, boom. There is half our chicken. I'm gonna get the other one, and then by that time I'm thinking our pasta's gonna be done 21 seconds. How fast can I cut up this chicken? What do you guys think, okay? So we're gonna use that, and then we're just gonna throw everything together here, and we're going to put it in our air fryer, and we're gonna dual cook and make the garlic bread bites at the same time. So I'm gonna melt up some butter. We're gonna freshly we're gonna press some garlic with our amazing garlic press. Maybe you haven't, love it. Our garlic press we are known for. You don't have to peel the garlic. It's quite incredible. All right, we've got all of our chicken, and now our pasta is done as well. So we got all the chicken cut up just like that. Look at that chicken. Yum. Okay, and I'm gonna put all of this in. This is our 3-piece set that we sell. So this is a bakeware set that works perfectly for our air fryer. So I'm gonna throw the pasta in there. I'm gonna put the chicken on. I'm gonna put the sauce on there. We're gonna put a little bit of mozzarella cheese as well. So I've got some mozzarella here, and I'm just gonna use our grater. I'm not gonna grate my knuckles. Isn't that nice? Why? Because Pampered Chef has this amazing double grater, so you can use this for coarse fine cheeses, and then fine cheeses, coarse cheeses. Did I say that right? I don't know. All right, over the top, and then boom, you can use it like a box grater like that. And then the best part is it has this piece here, so you're not gonna grate your knuckles. You can actually use these separate as well, which I feel like most of the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cheese grater, and I'm gonna take it apart, and I'm gonna take the sleeve off, okay? And then you can just grate the cheese just like that. It's got this beautiful farm cut, but like I said, you're not gonna worry about grating your knuckles or your nails or anything like that, because we've got this slider here. So we're gonna slide to the left, slide to the right. Everybody clap your hands, yes? All right, so there we go. I'm gonna put it all together. I'm gonna put it all together, and then I'm going to, please ask me for a picture, and I will show you how everything came out, because we're gonna cook it up all quick and easy right in our air fryer at the same time with the garlic bread bites. So thank you so much for watching. Ask me about anything or what you loved. So there's a couple products you got to see, and then stay tuned for more. Yes, yes, bye-bye.